Hey girls, welcome to EBTV. Today we have a super fun show planned for you and I know we're really excited.
Yeah.
Today on our teaching, it's part 3 in our series, Discovering God's Purpose for Your Life. And today we're going to talk about the narrow road.
Ooh.
I know, it's the hardest part. This is the hardest one in our series, so I'm really excited. I hope you girls can learn a ton from it. I know it helped me just studying it.
Awesome, yeah. And we're gonna hang out with an amazing girl. Her name is Andrea Thomas, and she's a singer. And right now she works in the mainstream music. And I know that was a really big battle for her. So we're gonna talk to her about how she decided that it was okay for her to do that, and really the opportunities that God has given her to really minister to people.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And today we're going to be previewing some fall fashion from Haley B. That here is that it's all about leopard and stripes and shades of green.
Leopard, you say?
You are.
In plaid?
In green and plaid.
Yeah. Plaid.
We didn't even plan this. Yeah. So stay tuned. We have all that coming up on EBTV.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel and I'm hanging out with a very cool girl. Her name is Andrea Thomas. Andrea, welcome to EBTV.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you here today. So you are a singer,
Yes.
and you've been traveling really with one of country music's biggest artists.
Yes, it's been a really, really great experience.
Yeah, so tell us what all's been going on.
Well, I have been singing with her for almost a year now, and it's been a wonderful experience. Got to travel on the Blown Away tour that just ended, and now we're just doing some summer festivals and different shows, and I just love being able to sing with her and sing on
And
stage.
you've been traveling with Carrie Underwood, right?
Yes.
Yes, and she has an
Yes.
amazing voice.
Yes, she is phenomenal every night. She's very, very impressing. So very
Yeah,
impressive.
so how did that all come about?
Oh, well, actually, it's the great story.
Yeah.
I was actually, I've done worship music before.
Right.
And so that's what I had been doing, and just writing and singing and ministering. And I was out in California at it's actually called Bethel Church.
Okay.
And they have an awesome worship arts whole department area there, and I was just out there spending some time, and I was there for the whole month. I came back to Nashville, and just immediately God shifted my heart. And for 2 weeks after, I just started feeling this feeling like God was calling me out of ministry as far as like
Wow.
worship music, and into mainstream music, or just mainstream entertainment. I didn't really know what it looked like. So I just took a weekend and just began to pray, and I fasted and asked the Lord just to move in whatever He was asking of me. And that night I ended up having a dream about, I was hanging out with this celebrity, this pop artist that you would definitely know, and it was really random because I've never seen her in my dreams ever before. And then that morning I get up and I start writing down on a sheet of paper like Andrea's entertainment career, and just writing stuff down, like number 1, continue this, number 2, do this. And 30 minutes later I got a call to audition for Carrie Underwood for
That is amazing.
to sing with her. And so it was just completely out of nowhere, and I knew that it was the Lord, and there was so much peace on it. So the greatest part about that is that when I began the tour, and of course there was, you go in with expectations and different things, and there's, it's not always easy, it's work, and there's things, but because God had called me to it, and because I had peace, that no matter what happened, I knew that I was supposed to be there.
Wow.
Because I had felt that shift in my spirit, and then just everything just lined up.
Yeah.
So I was super thankful for that opportunity, just that God confirmed His
Right.
will in my life.
And
I didn't have to question it,
Yeah, and that has to be an amazing feeling. And I love that you went to God. When you had to make that big decision, you didn't just make it on your own, or even just with your family, or ask your friends. You said, God, I want to know what your purpose is for my life, so I'm going to ask you. And
Absolutely.
He nudged you a certain way, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, working in the music industry, it's known to be tough, competitive. People call it cutthroat. I imagine that you have a lot of opportunity to really show people God's grace and His love, and how He doesn't work that way.
Oh yeah, Yeah, that's been huge, actually. I knew as well when I got called into this position, I felt from the moment that, yes, it would bring credibility to me just because it's a natural thing.
Right.
But I really felt it was a kingdom thing. It was a kingdom culture thing that God was calling me in to just represent Him and just be who I am and show love and show grace and all those things. So I kind of went in, thankfully, because I had sought the Lord with, I feel like with a humility of I'm there to serve.
Right.
And I still feel that way, like I'm serving the whole team, I'm serving her. And so, yeah, God just really began to move on me because there was times where I felt, tempted, or I felt I just wanted to be like everyone else in the sense of, of complaining or whatever else.
You do stand out.
Exactly. And I think sometimes it's hard when, you feel alone. But the cool thing was I was able to get with the Lord every day. There was always a time.
So you stayed connected.
Yes, God made a way for me to always be connected to Him. And so I saw pretty early on that if I missed a day or two, like I felt it. Like when you're in different levels, God really requires you. It just requires more of time with Him, because if you are not speaking to your Father, you don't know your identity. And God can show you things in the past, but if you're not daily walking in that, then you lose who you are. You lose yourself. You lose your focus.
It's much easier to lose your focus. And you still do Christian music. You are a worship leader.
Yes.
And you have this great CD, Awaken My Soul.
Yes.
And before we run out of time, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I recorded it about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago now. I think it's 1.5 years. And most of the songs on there are songs that I've written. And yeah, it's just, no matter what, I'm a worshiper. Like, I can be acting, I can be singing, I can do whatever, but I'm a worshiper.
Right.
So this is really my heart. I will continue to worship and to do Christian music, but also I love pop music and I love country.
Yeah.
And I believe that, whatever you're filled up with, you release.
And that's awesome.
So I'm not just a Christian artist. I'm an artist that's a Christian, and I'm someone who, wherever I go, I represent the King. And so it doesn't matter if I'm singing pop music or country or acting or whatever, that I know that love is going to be shown, and more than anything.
Amen.
So,
I love that. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been
you're welcome.
awesome. If you would like to find out more about Andrea, make sure to check out our website. That is a really great question, and I think that's a tough one to answer, because modesty is something that a lot of people say means different things to them. And to me, when you say modesty, I think that it means that I'm more than a sex figure.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that I choose to wear clothes that show people that I'm a daughter of God. And I have talents, and I'm confident in who I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what modesty doesn't mean? I know, like, especially in the Christian world, when we hear the word modesty, you think like a nun. You can't do anything. You have to be a hat covered from head to toe, but it's not that. You can wear makeup, and you can be in style and wear cute clothes, and everything that we have on is a great example. It shows our personalities and who we are. But it also glorifies God, because our bodies are His temple, and we're protecting that. And we're also protecting the eyes of our brothers in Christ. We're not giving them that opportunity to sin and to look at stuff that they shouldn't be looking at. It's really nobody's business.
Right, yeah, it's sacred. Our body really is sacred.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and when I think of modest, I just think of classy.
Yeah.
I think of, and you can dress stylish and classy. You don't want to show off your body. That's not what we're trying to do. But like you said, have confidence in what you wear.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't say who you are, but it kind of does speak about your confidence and everything.
It really
like that.
does,
So
yeah.
Just stay classy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the great questions. We have an email address up on the screen. We love getting questions from you all, so please take advantage of that and email us. We will talk to you soon.
Want more beautiful things in your life? You can contact EBTV. Find EBTV online at everythingbeautifultv.com. Check out our Facebook and Twitter, or you can write to the address on your screen, or call us at 615-754-0039.
Hey there! If you would like a copy of today's EBTV show, call 615-754-0039 and be sure to mention the EBTV show number on your screen.
Hey everyone, welcome to Everything Beautiful TV.
There can never be more beautiful you.
Go to everythingbeautifultv.com and get creative with do-it-yourself projects and fashion tips. Check out videos, read Real Talk blogs from real girls, find out where Henry's been spotted, watch EBTV on the Christian Television Network, and go to everythingbeautifultv.com now.
Hey girls, it's Amy, and today we're going to be looking at some awesome fall fashion. Stylist Haley B couldn't be with us, but fortunately for us, we have her clothes. So to get started, I'll bring out model 1. Her name is Amy, and she's going to come out in a green and peach chevron dress. As you'll see, there is a dark purple belt to really pop out the colors. Green is very much in style, all shades of green, and all prints, chevron, Aztec, striped, polka dots. All of that is in, so you can find it in dress or in sweaters. Obviously, you can see Amy has it paired with the brown boots. You can also do this in any type of flats. Great for a professional or even going to school or even after spending a night out at dinner with your family. I think it's an awesome look. Amy, if you wouldn't mind turning around just so they can see the back. I absolutely love that, and it looks great with you. So thank you so much, Amy. All right, and for our second model, we have Christy. Christy, if you don't mind coming on out. Christy has on a leopard shirt, you'll see, and she has some leather at the very cuff and then going down the center with the buttons and on the pockets. Both of those are really in right now. Leopard, you can do this style. Also, what I think is great, she has it with black skinny jeans. You can also do it with some red colored. Boots would look wonderful with it. Everybody can wear leopard. Even if you're not a huge fan, you can find something with a little tin of leopard in it. So I absolutely love this shirt. I think it's great. It's a fun look. If you wouldn't mind turning around just so they can see the back and everything. And the bracelet you have on is a great accessory piece. You don't need a lot since there's so much there. So thank you so much, Christy. All right, and our last model that we have is Riley. If you wouldn't mind coming out, Riley. This is a great, fun school look. Color block, you'll see with the white, with the black. You cannot go wrong with white or black. Again, she has it with gray skinny jeans. You can do any, basically, color of skinny jeans with the black and white. You paired it with a great bubble necklace. Bubble necklaces are still in. I hope that they always are. And you have some great high-top wedge-looking shoes, the black, which makes it really fun. So this is a great school look, hanging out with your friends look. All right, thank you so much, Riley. All right, well, we have some more fashion coming up, some more tips and everything, so stay tuned.
Hey girls, it's Ashley. Welcome back to EBTV. Today we're talking about part 3 in our series, Discovering God's Purpose for Your Life. Today we're going to talk about the narrow road. How we've found our gifts and talents, started stepping out in faith, making some steps into what we believe God's called us to do. How in the world do we stay on this path? Because it's not always easy, and it sometimes can be a little challenging. Look with me here at Psalms 119, verses 1 through 9. I'm going to read to you out of the Message Bible. It says here, "You're blessed when you stay on course, walking steadily on the road revealed by God. You're blessed when you follow His directions, doing your best to find Him. That's right. You don't go off on your own. You walk straight along the road He set. You, God, prescribed the right way to live. Now you expect us to live it. Oh, that my steps might be steady, keeping to the course you set. Then I'd never have any regrets. In comparing my life with your counsel, I thank you for speaking straight from your heart. I learned the pattern of your righteous ways. I'm going to do what you tell me to do. Don't ever walk off and leave me. How can a young person live a clean life? By carefully reading the map of your word." God's Bible and His Word is a map to our life. It helps us make good decisions. It helps us make decisions that will keep us on the path of our purpose, the best path for our lives. So why is it that some of us and some people just choose to do their own thing and to do their own path and to make their own way in this world when they have the Bible, when they have a roadmap to the best possible and most fulfilling life? Well, there's a lot of distractions that come with living in the world. How about relationships, your friendships, your social life? Maybe your friends, your boyfriend, they're not living a Christ-following life, and it's distracting you and kind of making you a little lenient and doing some things that maybe you know you ought not to do. Maybe it's your social life. How about the media, even social media in general? Social media for me, honestly, it's really distracting. I could be on Facebook sometimes, and I find myself comparing my life to the life that other people are living, and sometimes I'll find myself so sad and so unfulfilled because it seems like everybody on Facebook has everything that I want. Can I just let you in on a little secret? Everybody puts their best foot forward on Facebook. Most of the time, people are exaggerating just a little bit, and it's not exactly what's really going on in life, if we can just all be honest. Don't compare yourself to some unrealistic expectation. How about the media? The media basically teaches us money and being skinny and beautiful equals happiness. It's such a lie. That is such a lie from the enemy. God and living out our purpose in Christ, that is true fulfillment. Happiness is just an emotion. I'm happy, yay, but you're not fulfilled. You're not joyful. There's such a difference there. We're fulfilled and joyful when we're living the life that God has called and specifically created us to do. Maybe your families, maybe they're not following Christ. Maybe they don't go to church. Maybe you're the only one that's a believer. That's okay. That's part of your purpose, your plan for your life. God has called you and set you apart from your family to live out and be that example to your family. Pray for your family. Pray that God will use you and use your life and your walk to help your family grow closer to God. What an honor. All right, so since there are so many distractions, how can we do this? What is a practical way? I think the verse we read just told us. It says here, walk steadily with God every day. There aren't any shortcuts. There's no shortcut way with God. We have to follow his path. We have to be in his word every day. We have to pray every day. We have to steadily go through our day. Every day that you're here, there's a purpose. Every day that you're alive, God has a plan specifically for that day. Don't rush through the day. Get in the word. Pray daily. The narrow road, it may not always be the easiest. I promise you it's going to bring you the most fulfillment, and it's going to be the most exciting because it's the specific road that God has created just for you.
Hey girls, it's Amy, and I've been hanging out with some awesome models talking about some great fall fashion, and we have even more clothes to show you. So Amy, if you want to come on out again. Amy is wearing a blue pepper lace blouse, and what's great about fall this year is we're pairing different textures. So you have kind of the silk and the sheer with the lace. If you wouldn't mind turning around, I want them to see the back of this. That is just beautiful. She has it with some skinny jeans on and cowboy boots. That makes a great, fun outfit. You can also pair it with some black skinny jeans and some heels and dress it up a little bit. I absolutely love this look. It's great. So thank you so much, Amy. Next, we have Christy coming on out. This is probably one of my favorite sweaters. We all have those days where we want something just casual and nice and warm, and for fall, this is wonderful. You can wear, it reminds me kind of a sweater that just has a little extra something to it. You can turn around also. I love the back, how it's free, kind of like a freeway. You can tie it however you want it to fit. And then turn back around. You can also wear this with black. You have the black skinny jeans, but you can do also just jean leggings. You have the boot heels, which are really in for fall this year, and the color is great, and add just a different colored necklace to it, and you're good to go. So thank you so much, Christy. All right, and finally we have Riley. Riley, if you want to come on out. All right, like I said earlier, leather is so in for the fall right now. We showed the black leather before. Right now we have the red, kind of a rustic red look leather. She has it paired with her gray skinny jeans, great shoes. It's a great school look, after school look. You could basically do leather jackets in any style. They will never go out. Put a cream colored with it instead. Of course, you know, you could even do the black leggings. I'm pretty sure black skinny jeans of all sorts are never going to go out. So, and the great shoes. You will look great. Thank you, Riley. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We want to thank Haley B for supplying all these awesome outfits for our models. For more tips and styles, you can visit our website at Everything Beautiful TV.
Be strong, immovable, always rejoicing, faithful in all your ways. For you know that nothing you do for the Lord is
Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. We've had a pretty awesome time hanging out today.
Yeah, we have.
And today I talked to Andrea Thomas, and she's just a great girl, and she has a great story of how she really had to fast and pray and listen for God's word. And there was a time of waiting, which I think is really hard for most of us.
Yeah, waiting is oftentimes the hardest part.
Absolutely,
for anything.
yeah.
Well, today we also went over great fall fashion. I mean, obviously, like I said before, leather and leopard. Leather is so in style right now. I never said I would get a black leather jacket, but I have one now, and I wear it with everything.
I have one too, and I like the idea of the clothes that have just a little bit of leather details, so maybe you don't have to wear a full leather bodysuit or anything dramatic like that.
Yeah, and I love that Haley B, she really showcased like different styles. The three of us, we have unique styles to ourselves, but I mean, for me, there was an outfit that looked kind of Westerny, and I love that, but it's still cool and it's still in style. There was something for everyone.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And today in the teaching, it was the narrow road. And again, that's the hardest part is we find the course and then we try to stay on it and to break off all those distractions. So I hope that you guys were super encouraged and that you know that God is for you. He'll never leave you. And we love you. And thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you next time on EBTV.
you one in a million.